You know what absolutely grinds my gears? Everyone sitting here acting like Cody Rhodes just had some incredible performance on Monday Night Raw. Let me tell you something right now, what happened to Jacob Fatu wasn't destruction. It wasn't dominance. It was a fluke. And I'm about to expose exactly why the wrestling world is lying to you about what really went down. Cody Rhodes didn't destroy anyone. Jacob Fatu destroyed himself, and if you can't see that, you've been drinking way too much of WWE's Kool-Aid. I'm calling it right now, Cody Rhodes is the most overrated champion in WWE history, and Monday Night Raw proved it. You think I'm wrong? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Better yet, share this video with every Cody fanboy you know because they need to hear this truth bomb. But before I completely shatter your perception of what happened on Raw, do me a favor, smash that subscribe button and demolish that notification bell. Why? Because Ring Rumble 1 is the only place where you're getting unfiltered, no-nonsense wrestling analysis. We don't care about pleasing WWE. We don't care about mainstream opinions. We care about the truth. And if you want to stay ahead of the casual fans who just nod along to whatever commentary tells them, you need to be subscribed to this channel. Every video, we're breaking down what really happened in that ring. So subscribe, hit that bell, and let's get into why Monday Night Raw was one of the biggest con jobs in recent WWE history. Let's set the scene. Monday Night Raw, the undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes vs. Jacob Fatu, a man who has been absolutely decimating everyone in his path since joining the bloodline. This is the same Jacob Fatu who makes grown men look like children in that ring. The same Jacob Fatu whose moonsault defies the laws of physics for a man his size. And WWE wants me to believe that Cody Rhodes just walked in there and destroyed him. Give me a break. Here's what actually happened, and pay close attention because WWE's propaganda machine is working overtime to rewrite this narrative. From the opening bell, Jacob Fatu was in complete control. And I mean complete control. The power differential was obvious to anyone with functioning eyeballs. Every time Fatu connected, Cody looked like he was questioning his life choices. Those Samoan drops. Brutal. Those super kicks. Picture perfect. Cody Rhodes wasn't in a wrestling match, he was in a survival situation. But here's where it gets interesting, and this is where I need you to really think critically about what you watched. Around the 12-minute mark of that match, what happened? Roman Reigns' music hit. Solo Sikoa appeared at the top of the ramp. The bloodline drama that has been the most overbooked, convoluted storyline in modern WWE created a distraction. And in that moment, that single moment of hesitation from Jacob Fatu, Cody hit the crossroads and got the pin. So let me ask you a question, is that destruction? Is capitalizing on family drama and internal conflict, destroying your opponent? Because by that logic, I could destroy Prime Mike Tyson if his brother showed up mid-fight and started arguing with him. The logic doesn't hold up, people. And this is what drives me absolutely insane about modern wrestling discourse. We've become so trained to accept WWE's narrative that we don't even analyze what we're watching anymore. WWE tells you Cody Rhodes is the ultimate underdog babyface who overcomes all odds, so when he beats someone through a distraction finish, you just accept it as him being resilient and clever. But strip away the commentary, strip away the video packages, strip away the manufactured hype, what did you actually watch? You watched a match where Cody Rhodes was being systematically dismantled for 15 minutes, got saved by bloodline dysfunction, and hit one move for the victory. That's not destruction. That's opportunism, superiority. It implies that one competitor was so far above another that the outcome was never in question. Does that sound like what happened on Monday Night Raw to you? Let me paint you a picture of what actual destruction looks like in professional wrestling. When Brock Lesnar obliterated John Cena at SummerSlam 2014, that was destruction. 16 German suplexes. Total dominance. Cena had no answer, no comeback, no hope. When Goldberg demolished Kevin Owens in 22 seconds at Fastlane 2017, that was destruction. When Roman Reigns manhandled Braun Strowman and dominated him for the Universal Championship, that was destruction. What Cody Rhodes did to Jacob Fatu was survive long enough to catch a break. And there's a massive difference. Here's what really bothers me about this whole situation, and why I'm fired up enough to make this video. WWE is actively rewriting what we all watched with our own eyes. The post-match coverage, the social media posts, the highlights packages, they're all framed as, Cody Rhodes destroys Jacob Fatu. The implication is that the undisputed champion walked into Raw and proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that he's on a completely different level than the Bloodline's enforcer. But that's propaganda. That's narrative manipulation. And the worst part, it's working. I've seen countless fans online completely buying into this revised history. People who watched the match are now parroting the official line that Cody dominated, that he was in control, that this was some definitive statement victory. Am I losing my mind here? Did we watch the same match? And let's talk about what this means for Jacob Fatu's credibility moving forward. This man came into WWE with legendary status from his indie work. He's been booked as an absolute monster. He's the enforcer of the Bloodline. And in one night, with one questionable finish, WWE has opened the door for people to question whether he's really on that top level. Because if Cody Rhodes can destroy him, then what does that say about Fatu's standing in the company? This is the problem with We's obsession with protecting their chosen ones at all costs. Cody Rhodes is their golden boy right now. He's the face of the company. He finished his story. And because of that, WWE will bend reality itself to make sure every single Cody victory is portrayed as heroic, definitive, and impressive, even when the actual match tells a completely different story. Think about the long-term ramifications of this. Jacob Fatu is supposed to be intimidating. He's supposed to be the kind of opponent that makes champions nervous. But after Monday Night Raw, what's the perception? Oh, Cody already beat him clean in the middle of the ring. Except he didn't beat him clean. There was interference. There was distraction. The finish was as murky as it gets. But because WWE controls the narrative, that nuance gets erased in favor of the simplified, marketable story. Cody wins, Cody's great, buy the merchandise. I want to be clear about something, because I know how the internet works. This is not about hating Cody Rhodes. This is about demanding honesty in how matches are portrayed and discussed. Cody is an incredibly talented performer. His in-ring work is excellent. His storytelling ability is top tier. But that doesn't mean we should blindly accept every piece of WWE propaganda about him. To transition to Cody as the face of the company, they know they still need bloodline drama to keep people interested. So what did they do? They book Cody to beat bloodline members, but they book those victories in ways that keep the feud alive. Distraction finishes. Controversial endings. Anything to prevent a decisive, clean conclusion that would force them to actually move on to new stories. And we, as fans, are caught in the middle of this creative bankruptcy. We're watching talented performers like Jacob Fatu being used as props in a never-ending saga instead of being allowed to establish themselves as legitimate main event threats. We're watching Cody Rhodes win matches he shouldn't be winning in ways that diminish the victories themselves. And we're being told to celebrate it all as brilliant storytelling. I'm not buying it, and neither should you. Here's my prediction, and you can hold me to this. Within the next month, we're going to see a rematch between Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu. WWE will book it as Cody, proving that Monday Night Raw wasn't a fluke. And you know what's going to happen. Either Cody will win again through some interference or distraction, or Jacob Fatu will win but get disqualified or counted out so Cody retains the title. Either way, we're going to get more of the same inconclusive booking that prevents anyone from looking too strong or too weak. And the cycle will continue. Cody will rack up these hollow victories that get portrayed as dominant performances. The Bloodline will continue to be the most overexposed faction in wrestling history. And we'll all be sitting here, being told that this is the greatest era of WWE storytelling ever, when really it's just the same story being told over and over and over again with diminishing returns. So that's the truth about Monday Night Raw that nobody else is going to tell you. Cody Rhodes didn't destroy Jacob Fatu. He survived him. And there's a massive difference between those two things. If you agree with me, drop a comment and let me know. If you think I'm completely wrong, tell me why, but bring actual evidence from the match, not just WWE's corporate line. Share this video with anyone who needs to hear some real talk about what's happening in WWE right now. And make sure you're subscribed to Ring Rumble 1 because we're going to keep bringing you the unfiltered truth every single time we upload. Until next time, Stay ruthless, and I'll see you in the next one.